Welcome to my channel, man. I'm exhausted with the new information I've came to just realize me, just hit me as I was driving down the street. I'm like, yo, we did not even have a chance at being normal. You have no chance at being normal, not zero. Now, in our community, when we grow up, I was born in 92. So I grew up in some times, listening to the music, to the trends and everything that was acceptable versus wasn't acceptable, man. And I just came to realize like it's crazy how controlled we were by cool. Like you would be called soft if you was praying at the table, blessing your food, or regularly praying to God and all that. Like people would look at you like you was weak for doing that, to reaching out to the most powerful person, most powerful being of all. God, you're praying to the strongest one, asking him to help you for whatever you may be doing, or just giving thanks. You would be looked at as soft. Some things you would do, you wanted to wear skinny clothes back when everybody was wearing baggy, they'd call you gay. They would outcast you for anything you would do. You understand? You want to listen to rock? Hey, you're weird. You're crazy. You know what I mean? Like, it's just crazy that the people we chose to hang around with and be around, to call like our clique to who we identified with, even in the school and sports and all that, we did not have a chance to be ourselves. And then we grow up and they wonder why all the rappers sound alike. They wonder why everybody looked the same. While all the women are looking for, like, it's actually crazy. Remember how we used to look at them kids who would listen to rock and be in the anime and all that? We call them weirdos. We would call them lames. What? They was never lame. They was just themselves. We are stuck trying to be who we not really are. And somebody else is giving us these parameters, these boundaries to stay within, to be accepted by each other. Like what? That's why when people get older and they find themselves, they no longer want to deal with more people and everybody else in this world. It stresses them. They like, I like my island where I can just be me. And why does it take so long to be you? Do you understand how confused we got to be as a people to not even be able to look in the mirror and understand who we are and be unapologetic about what we like to do and the thing that interests us, instead of it, oh, that's some white stuff to do. So climbing mountains is white people stuff to do? What? Mountain biking, white water rat, that's probably some white people stuff, but white people stuff to do? That's all we know. Are we serious? Think of that. And you got to get to where you 30, 35, or you going to need somebody to actually come in and yank you out of this matrix, unplug you. We unplug right now. To unplug you, right? To literally unplug you and show you that there is a way of living, that you don't have to live how these folks you seeing on. You ain't no wankster. You ain't gotta be no gangster. You actually are a cool dude. And you will find your tribe. You don't have to adhere to what society has said is cool and put on you, the culture. You not invited to the cookout. Fuck your cookout. Sorry for cussing. Fuck the cookout. It ain't like they got anything healthy there anyway. Now, I ain't gonna say that. I ain't calling it bad food. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying, I was one of the first person to realize like genetic disease. I'm like, listen, I don't think it's hereditary or in somebody's DNA to just eat terrible and develop the same bad health problems. I think it's in the food, the diet. I remember when I mentioned that, people were like, well, you know what? Some of them was like, I ain't never thought about that. And I'm like, wow, nigga, you twice as old as me and you had never thought about that? Oh, mama had this problem. Mama had that diabetes. Mama had it. Yeah, you making Kool-Aid with a half a bag of sugar in it every other day. Yeah. Yeah, maybe it's not DNA. Maybe it's not DNA. You feel what I'm saying? Maybe It's what you consuming and the way we thinking and the way we believe. Like, yo, too many cookout. Like, I understand. I understand the, hey, we had to work from the bottom and do all that. I just don't believe that every black person that's in America was a slave. I just don't believe we all are coming from slaves. When they said that we was faster, stronger, all this stuff, and then we invented all this stuff, I'm sorry to tell you, I don't think that the people who would come over that are not as strong as us, not as fast as us, not as tall as us, somehow just conquered us because they had guns. I'm sure we figured something out, indigenous, wink, wink. But that's another story for another time. I'm just saying, we never had a chance to be normal because we never had enough courage to step out of what everybody else said was cool and normal. That's why I be like, cool. I don't want to be cool. I don't want to associate with cool. Look at y'all. Y'all dress the same. Y'all rap the same. Y'all all looking for the same woman, just like the woman looking for the same man. Y'all are being delusional. Y'all don't realize y'all are confused living your life like that. Be free. Free yourself. Unplug. You don't have to like what everybody else likes. You don't have to do what everybody else does. And if they call you weird for it, cool. Now you stand out. You got your own market. You a black sheep. Tell them, hey, I'm going to sit over here because, hey, remember, y'all ain't want to sit with me. Remember that. Y'all ain't want to sit with me. Y'all ain't really rock with me like that. Remember that. Let them remember that. Write it down. Take a picture. Frame it. Hey, remember, y'all told me I couldn't sit with y'all because I liked comic books. I was in a Yu-Gi-Oh. I was in a Dragon Ball Z. I wanted to be a chess champion. I wanted to be a mathlete. While y'all wanted to dunk and be LeBron and Kobe, I wanted to be a mathlete. I was great with numbers and I wanted to be cool. Y'all called me too smart boy. Played me out to be soft because I knew numbers, because I wanted to do my homework. I didn't want to cheat. I wanted to learn. Ain't that crazy? I'm 32 now, so I'm just thinking, like, how long did it take me to actually just to start being myself? And then you got to double check, like, hold on, am I being myself? Because it's like, how do you know? How do you know when you have been conditioning? Like, how does one recognize they've been living in error their entire life if they've been living in it their entire life? How do you realize, like, something, it's like blue pill, red pill. You see what I'm saying? Something would have to awaken you. You would need to be awakened like Neo was in the Matrix and be told, like, this is what you thought it was, but this is what it really is. Somebody would have to show you. It's damn near impossible for said subject to just recognize himself in the mirror like, I robot. Like, hold on. I've been a robot this whole time. Matter of fact, I feel like I'm a human. Like, I ain't no robot. Like, what? Y'all told me to do it. Like, nah, but now I'm telling y'all, it would shake the whole system up. It would shake everything. It would literally change the world if everybody could wake up and just be themselves. On Instagram, you don't have to be this type of person. Because if you notice, everybody does the same thing, whether you're a financial guru, a fitness instructor, you cooking or something. Like, it's so many different ways to be yourself, and so many different ways you can win by being yourself. But that's the problem. That's the goal. That's everything. Being yourself. You don't know how to be yourself. You know how your friends would have, hey, bruh, what, man? Don't be doing, man, that's gay, bruh. That's whack, bruh. Don't do that. They gonna look at you. That ain't cool. Don't do, like, we don't do that. We black. We don't be doing that, white boys. Like, you know what I mean? Like, what? Identity politicking, like, at its finest level, highest level. It's like they don't even got to do the work. They just condition the people that are older than you, and from the music to the culture and what they see and all that. You have an idea of how you were supposed to be as a black. Like, I don't know no black friends that watch Seinfeld or Friends or none of these other white. Like, why not watch them? What's wrong with watching them? The other people watch our stuff, but we don't watch theirs because Like, it's just crazy to me, man. And I'm just, like I said, I'm having an awakening. I wish I could put my words together a little bit better, but for the most part, I am processing and analyzing everything that I've just came to me, an epiphany that I'm recognizing right now. Like, yo, we never even had a shot to be normal. We never even had a shot to be ourselves. And man, people will go 50. I mean, if you're 30, man, imagine you went 30 years. At 12 or 11 or 10, you probably knew who you was. Then you went to school and seen that they laughed at you for the things that you liked, the things that you'd enjoy. So that conditions you to no longer like those things and pursue the things of what other people liked. And now you're like, you realize why you're so lost in this world. You're thinking, why am I so lost? Why do I feel like I don't know who I am? I don't know what I need to do, where I need to be, because the people around you and the people you chose to hang out with, and whether they knew better or not, it don't matter. Like, we were conditioned. We are conditioned to go to be who the world perceives us as and not who we are. So if you black, bro, go do that whitewater rafting. Go. Oh, black people, we ain't parachuting out no planes. Go do it. Go jump in a hot air balloon. If you black, go do some white shit. If you white, go do some black shit. And vice versa for the Mexicans and the Asian people and all the I'm sorry, what you call them? Not Mexican. Latino community. If you black, go do some Latino stuff. You feel me? Because it's not about color at all. You know how dumb? Some people are colorblind and they are perfectly fine. We the only ones that let color, identity control us in our everyday lives. Can you imagine what you're missing out on by doing that? Can you imagine a person you're literally handicapping your own opportunity and capability to become somebody, like to be you, to be actually you. But if you don't fit in with a certain identity and what the normal is for that, culture or identity, like, bro, you're just forever stuck in a cycle, just trying to find yourself. And here's the kicker. You never will. You never will. But take this message, and I hope, I'm sorry it's a little long, but take this message, and I hope that I just couldn't let it go, man. And think about it, man. Let me know if I'm crazy. Let me know if y'all understand what I'm saying. But damn, bro, that's deep. I feel like I'm just getting started for the night, man. Anything that crosses my mind, I'm booting up. Straight up. Please like, please subscribe if y'all learned something, man. Thank you.